Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your holidays. We're back to the business, baby. So today, we're going to be doing the thing that we love to do. We got our water. I have spicy water. Not really spicy, just like flavorful. And I'm going to go get my base on. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be magical. I'm so excited to be with you again. Hello. We done did it. Ooh, she rosy. Ooh, she cute. Okay, so there's 3 palettes that I pulled out for this project. You're gonna use a Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. Specifically, we're looking for this color Haze right here. That really pretty seafoam green. I took out the High Tide palette by ColourPop Cosmetics because I think this one will be really helpful for what we're trying to do today. Yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. I am so excited. And I got a new palette. It is Nabella. I've never used this brand before, so I'm excited to give it a try, but it's the Cutie Palette. And this is what it looks like. I love it. Like, I'm so excited. But I'm probably only going to use this color. Sad day, I know. Oh, maybe I could use, ooh, that is a highlight though. That might be really pretty as a highlight. I know you probably can't see it very well, but it looks like a white to blue shift. Let's get started. Let's do that. I've already primed my eyes. I'm gonna go figure out what exactly we're doing and then we'll walk through it together. Let's go. This is where we are right now. Nothing crazy, nothing special, but I will be showing you how I did it. So, first things first. You need a brush. I have here a brush. You will also want the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. We're gonna dip into Haze first. So let's do Haze. You're just going to put this into your crease and blend it up and out. And I did end up taking the same brush and dipping into that shade Momentum in the same palette to just buff out those hard edges. Okay. So once that's done, we are now going to basically just be working in the High Tide palette. So next, we're going to take Currents. It looks almost exactly the same as Haze. It's like half a shade darker. This is just gonna help us with depth. And we're only gonna put that on the crease and then blend it into Haze. I then used New Wave, again for depth. These are all basically going to go into the crease. This is when the darker colors start coming back into the lash line. Next up, Urchin. Same exact thing. Crease into lash line. As the colors get darker too, start taking less and less color. You can always build up darker colors. And I periodically am taking just like a big fluffier brush and blending out the top of this to maintain that nice diffused edge. And if you feel like you need to, you can go back in and add some of either Currant or Haze back to the top of this so it doesn't disappear into the darker colors that you just blended. For the last color, I did use a smaller brush. This is Lunar. And you take a tiny bit of pigment on this brush and you just kind of place it. And then I took the same brush that I've been using to blend out all of our blues, and then I blend that. If it gets a little hard to blend, dip back into the next lightest color to help diffuse this. Okay, so that's the last of the dark colors. The next thing that we're going to do, we're going to take this brush. It's got a little fluffy brush on the end. And we're going to dip into Free Floatin'. And you're going to put this on the center of your eyelid, anywhere where there's not pigment, and then up to your crease. Try to keep it focused in the center. And then with the other side, you're just going to buff out both of the sides. And I just like to make the center really dense. So that's the colored pigment on our eyeballs. We're not done though. Like, you knew that, right? I mean, what kind of place would this be if this was the end of the road for us? Here, I'm gonna go try some things. So I'm gonna go take some shots. Nope, not actual shots, like attempts at what I want to do next. And let's see how this goes. Okay. We did a couple things. We got a little crazy. I mean, that's what we do here. Get your trusty paint palette out. We're gonna need it. This is the first color that I used. The first thing that I did was draw just the base and just a bunch of lines. Start from the top and work our way down to the bottom. Okay, we've got our base on. We're gonna go in with a darker blue and we're going to just do either end of the lines that, oh, I forgot a whole critical step. We have to connect all these lines. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. So you're just basically connecting the two lines with like that, two C's, one's backwards. Those were the only two that we needed to connect. So now we can go into the darker blue. And we're just going to be taking a tiny bit of blue paint and adding this to the outside and no, just the outside. Just the two ends of the lines. Okay, so anywhere where you feel like you might have a little bit of a harsh blend between the two blues, just taking a clean paintbrush with a tiny bit of water just like that. Beautiful. And the last step for our top eyelid is a little bit of white. So this is going to go between where you put the two darkest blues, just as like a little line. It's just going to be like, oh, that's really, okay. That's okay. We'll fix it. Hey. Wonderful. Okay. So the next thing I did to this eye was I took my NYX glitter primer. I took a little bit on the back of my hand and I just took this with my finger and I tapped it onto the center of my lid. And then I took that same brush that we used to put down that other glitter shade or like that shimmer shade on our eyelid. And we're going to use the Nabella Cutie Palette. And this shade is called Quiet Storm. It's beautiful. I'm in love with this. And we're going to put this right on top of our glitter glue. Oh. So pretty. And it's okay if it overlaps the lines that we put there. It's almost like a conductor for them meeting in the middle. And again, I'm obsessed with shades like this, so I'm gonna make this really, really dense. Okay, perfect. So the next thing that you're gonna do is you're going to add white to your waterline. I used this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade Yayo. It's like a white, but it's pastel shimmer white. So it's not like bright white, it's a soft white. It's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this on my waterline and then I'll come back to show you what we're doing to the bottom of our lid. Hi, again. We're going back to our High Tide palette. We pulled out this brush. We're gonna start with Urchin. You're gonna take that on your brush and you're going to connect this to your outer corner and then you're gonna drag it almost all the way in, stopping about there. So you do have a little bit of space between your inner corner and your lower lash line. Once that pigment is placed, go ahead and start blending it. Once that's done, you're gonna take currants, layer that on top, and drag that in a little further. And then your last color for your under eye, we're going back into the Nabella palette, the Cutie palette, and we're going to pick up Alma. Remember that color that I was like, ooh, I wonder if we could use this today? Yeah, I did. So this is gonna go all the way in, right next to and on top of your inner corner. I did also use this as my underbrow highlight. I think it is adorable and exactly what this needed. And this, you could just flick over the rest of it to kind of try to blend it into what you already have going on under your eye. Great. Now you've got all this beautiful stuff happening. We're gonna go in with our paint pots one more time. Okay, starting from scratch. We're going in with this like aqua color. The shape of this one is going to, I don't know, be like those fancy scroll things. So it's gonna start on a down. You're gonna do like a half circle and then another half circle going the opposite direction. Ready, set, go. Yay, we did it. Now that we have this done, let us break. We're gonna go grab our water. We're gonna grab a snack. I'm not just gonna show up with it this time. But I think it's a good time. We've spent a lot of time on this to just sit and talk. And I think that'll be really helpful for us. See you soon. Welcome back. Please relax, take a seat, take a deep breath. It's all gonna be great. It's all gonna be beautiful. But we have a lot to talk about. How was your holiday? Did you take care of you enough? Because, I mean, a lot of times during the holidays, we end up doing so much for other people that we forget about ourselves. So if you didn't get yourself that Christmas present or give yourself even the time to sit down and reflect on yourself, please make sure you do that soon. I will be drinking some water. If you would like to go first, you're more than welcome to. But if you would like me to go first, I would be happy to. Cheers. And this is where we remind ourselves how beautiful, compassionate, wonderful. I love how empathetic we are, how understanding we are. We are so intelligent. We're so smart. We're so capable. We are exactly where we are supposed to be at this exact moment. I am beautiful. My brain is beautiful, and my heart is beautiful, and my intentions are beautiful. We're gonna take another sip. And then a nice deep breath. We're gonna breathe in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, after the holidays, that one felt good. We're gonna do it again though. We're gonna breathe in 3, 2, 1. Pat on the back. You made it through one of the most difficult times of the year. There's a lot of stress that comes with the holiday season, and I'm so proud of you for getting through it. Don't forget, like I said, if you haven't yet, you don't have to get yourself a present. You just have to do something for you. So if that means taking 10 minutes to read a chapter of the book that you've been trying to work on for the last year, don't forget you and your wants and what makes you happy. I love you so much. Let's go do some more stuff to our face. So I quickly just went in and added this cute little like blue onto the sides of my contour that I had already placed earlier. And then I actually did take that color. It's called Alma from the Cutie Palette. And I used it as my nose highlighter, and it's really cute. I'm going to use Alma on this big fluffier brush that I used from earlier and use that as my highlight all over my face. Because it's so pretty. And I'm really torn on whether or not I want to do blue lips. Because like, is that too much blue? I guess I could try it, and if I don't like it, I could. That's easier to take off than like an entire eye. It's so cute. Okay. Let's try that blue lip. If it ends up being too much, it ends up being too much, you know? Like, that's okay. We wipe it off, we start over. It's not that big a deal. What do we think? Too blue? I don't know. Let me get finished, getting dressed, getting my lashes on. I think that's actually all I need to do. I just need to get my lashes on and get dressed, and that's it. And mulch my hair, but like that's always a problem. So let's go do that. That went by so quickly. What? We're already done. Okay. I will see you soon. I can't wait to show you. And welcome back. We have come to the end of our beautiful time together. Just today. Well, we'll see each other again. It's okay. You don't have to be upset. So, a couple things, right? So, my hair is a little oily now because I tried to use this shimmering dry oil to kind of give my hair like that out of the shower look. I feel like it just looks oily now, but that's okay because we tried something new. And we're gonna see if we like it, and if we don't, we just don't do it again, right? I think that's pretty fair. I think it's pretty decent, right? Otherwise, I ended up putting Luna Magic lashes on, and I stayed with the blue lipstick. I think I love it with the blue lipstick, actually. It's like a really nice, like there's so many different blues going on that I think it fits really nicely, so I'm not upset about it. But we're not here to talk about that anymore. We're here to say happy holidays. Don't forget to take care of yourself during this time of year. It's very easy to let yourself go unattended. Check in with yourself. Make sure that you're doing okay. Drink some water. Eat a snack. I love you so much. I am so proud of you for coming to today and for finishing this out with me. I am so appreciative of you and your love and your support. Thank you so much again for joining me. Don't forget to finish your water. And I love you so much. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.